Hey there, and welcome to this week's episode of the Mortgage Morsel. And I just want to go over some data that I checked out. I think it was last week, and it was in the area of the Long Beach local area. Just picked that city since I'm here. Anyhow, I noticed that about 33% of all properties had price reductions. Um, that is the normal knee-jerk reaction if you're not getting activity, not getting offers, is to just drop the price. But it's not really solving the problem or addressing the lack of interest. It's typically more affordability. Buyers are payment conscious. They're very concerned about what that payment is, and just a drop in price doesn't typically address that. Um, Builders have this down to a science. They don't take too many price cuts. They work on affordability. And I think that's best to serve that here. Plus, you eliminate that conversation of calling your seller and telling them, "Oh, let's drop it 50, 100,000, or whatever it may be, depending on the price point." Now, I understand not every house is going to have a price drop. Obviously, only 33%, and even some houses are getting multiple offers. That is true. But in general, and you got that 33%, that's, one in three houses. So are having price reductions. So just quickly here, I'm going to run over this real quick. I just used a 1.4 example, so to speak. And these rates are from maybe a couple weeks ago. They might even be a little lower now, but it was listed at almost 1.4. The standard rate was going to be 6.6, as you see here. But and if we take just a 3% seller concession, permanent buy down, throw out the rate, you get down to 6%, and you have a $6,710 payment versus $7,166 on the list price. There's a spread. But look, compare it to the natural thing. Oh, let me drop the price 50 grand. Okay, so we're down to 1.349, same rate, 6.625. And there's a little relief, 69.10 from 71.66. But I think 67.10 will help affordability with a buyer even more so than 69.10. And your seller's taking a haircut of $50,000. And this is 3%, it's 41.9, it's 41.970 as you see here. But still getting the list price and handling affordability. That's just a short synopsis, this one scenario, but there's many others of how this can be done. But I just want to point that out, thinking affordability versus price cut and seeing how you can better do that. You can advertise this, such as from a realtor's perspective, not a lender, we got to put in APR, but I'd say, Mark, ask me how you can get a 6% rate on this house or a $6,700 payment. Um, there's ways to market this so that you don't have to be forced to take that that price drop. Okay. Anyhow, hope that helps. If you have any questions, reach out. We can go over this and avoid that dreaded conversation talking to a seller about price reduction. Hope that helps. And remember, if you're working, I'm working, and I'll see you next time on the Mortgage Morsel.